Imagine the world just vanishes. No phone, no light, not even the faint glow of a digital clock. Just you in the pitch-black void for 72 hours. Most people think they just sleep the whole time. They're wrong. They are dangerously wrong. Within hours, your brain realizes the visual feed is cut. And that's when it starts to manufacture its own reality. Stay with me because by the middle of this video, you'll realize why some people who try this never really come back the same. Let's get into the darkness. The first 4 hours, honestly, it's kind of a vibe. You're relaxed. You're thinking, I can do this, I'm finally getting that rest I needed. But then the boredom hits like a freight train. Your brain is a dopamine addict and you just cut off its supply. You start counting your breaths. You start feeling the walls. Have you ever sat in a room so quiet you could hear your own blood pumping in your ears? Because that starts now. By hour 12 time, it just breaks. Without the sun, your circadian rhythm, that internal clock in your head, begins to spin out of control. Was that a 20-minute nap or a 4-hour coma? You don't know. And here's the funny part. You'll find yourself instinctively trying to check a phone that isn't there. You'll reach for a light switch that doesn't work. It's like your body is glitching. But wait, there's a scientific reason for this glitch. See, your brain actually produces its own internal light called phosphenes. Even when your eyes are closed, your visual system is still on. In total darkness, your brain turns the gain up to 100%. It's trying to find a signal that doesn't exist, and that's when the pixels of your reality start to break apart. Welcome to day 2. This is where the prisoner cinema begins. Since your eyes aren't seeing light, your brain starts projecting its own movies. You see flashes of color, geometric shapes, maybe a faint glow in the corner. You blink. It's still there. You're not crazy, your neurons are just firing at random, desperate for a signal. It's like your brain is a TV tuned to a dead channel, but it's trying to show you a blockbuster movie anyway. Let's look at the 1950s McGill University study. They put people in sensory deprivation tanks and, it didn't go well. Within just a few hours, people became so desperate for stimulation that they started talking to the air, begging for a sound, a light, anything. One participant even reported seeing a procession of squirrels marching across his field of vision. It sounds funny, right? A bunch of squirrels? But when you're in the dark and you see them, they aren't a joke. They are real. Now the ears join the party. You'll swear you heard a door creak, or someone whispering your name from across the room. Actually, let's talk about a guy named Tom who tried this recently for a challenge. He spent 6 hours talking to a cat he thought was in the room with him. He doesn't even own a cat. The human mind is so terrified of being alone that it will literally hallucinate a companion just to keep itself company. Kind of sweet, if it wasn't absolutely terrifying. 48 hours in, you've officially entered the shadow zone. Your coordination is gone. You try to walk to the bathroom and end up hitting the wall 3 times. Your balance is tied to your vision, and without it, you're basically a toddler learning to walk again. But wait, why are your hands shaking? Is it the cold? Or is it the fact that you haven't seen your own reflection in 2 days? You start to forget what you even look like. Have you ever stared at yourself in the mirror in a dim room and seen your face change? Now imagine that, but you can't see the mirror at all. You start to lose the map of your own body. Where do your fingertips end and the air begin? You feel like you're floating in deep space. We are nearing the end, but this is the hardest part. The relief phase. You start to feel a strange peace, followed by sudden sharp panic. It's a roller coaster. You might start laughing at a joke you told yourself 3 hours ago. Okay, maybe a little humor is good, but when you're laughing alone in a pitch-black room for an hour, that's when things get truly dark. And then there's the smell. Did you know your sense of smell sharpens in the dark? You can smell the dust on the floor. You can smell the electricity in the walls. It becomes overwhelming. If a tree falls in a forest and no one sees it, does it exist? More importantly, if you stay in the dark long enough, do you still exist? The 72-hour mark hits. You reach for the door. You step out. The light doesn't feel good. It hurts. Feels like needles in your eyes. But the weirdest part? For weeks afterward, some people report seeing shadows moving in the corner of their eyes. The darkness doesn't just stay in the room. It follows you out. We still don't fully understand why the brain refuses to let go of the void once it's been there. It's like a part of you stays behind in that room, waiting for the light to come back. So would you do it? 72 hours for $10,000? Or is your sanity worth more? Let me know in the comments because honestly, I think I'd crack by hour 20. If you enjoyed this descent into the void, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more survival breakdowns, and share this with that one friend who thinks they're built different. See you in the next one.